My mom had to be rushed to the hospital just 3 days after starting the keto diet. What started happening to her body scared me to death. As soon as I moved out of the home, my mom found this person. I'll call him Stepdad for this video. He was one of those people who used naughty unironically. He would simply sigh, and I'd think, he's up to something. I tried to stay out of it because she's a grown woman, but it just got worse and worse over time, until it was her birthday. I bought a sweet blueberry pie, her favorite, and drove to her home only to find her incredibly tired. She looked dizzy and couldn't concentrate properly. When I gave her the cake, she only muttered that she couldn't eat it. I turned my head to my stepdad, the devil incarnate, but the dude only shrugged his shoulders. I decided to sit her down and try to get information out of her, because I wouldn't trust him to keep a cactus alive. My mom looked nauseated, yet kept saying, "It's no big deal." But she was one of those people who could be run over by a truck and would still mumble, "I'm fine." After an intense interrogation, she finally revealed that stepdad offered her to start dieting. And just a couple of days ago, she started the keto diet. I haven't heard about it before, but it looked like it was painful. I decided to stay over that night. That morning, I went downstairs to see my mom going full Stepford wife. First time I've seen her wearing a pink apron and tons of makeup on her face. I wanted to confront her about it, but stepdad kept smiling and saying, "Finally, you look like a diamond." It was creepy, but that wasn't the only thing that scared me. Not only was she suffering from fatigue, but her eyes started swelling. I asked her to please take some sugar in and sit down, but stepdad pushed me away, saying that I'm weirdly obsessive and I should shut up and sit down before he teaches me a lesson. I mean, that's kinda ironic because I'm pretty sure the dude barely knows how to spell. Anyway, back to the story. She was cooking a steak but could barely stand. The TV that my stepdad was watching was super loud, yet I still managed to hear strange sounds my mom was making. I stood up and walked up to her to see her having trouble breathing. I touched her head and it was burning hot. I was getting ready to take her to the hospital, and the dude still managed to mumble that she could at least finish cooking. We drove her to the hospital. While she was being taken care of, I tried talking to the doctor. I was sure there was something wrong with her starting dieting at this age, but I didn't know anything about what she was eating. The doctor said that it was probably food allergies if she completely changed her diet. My mom was instructed to write down what she was eating and the body's reaction to it. No matter what I said, she didn't stop dieting. She wanted to lose weight. I decided to watch over her, so every day after work, I went to their house for dinner. One evening, I opened the door and heard shouting and crying. Apparently, stepdad wasn't happy about her not losing weight at all. I went in to see her. My mom's mascara was covering her whole face from crying. She kept telling him that it should work. I took her hand to calm her down and saw rashes! I called my doctor and drove her to him. She was still crying in the car, and just before going in, she whispered, "You know, there was a time when I was beautiful." It just crushed me. I felt so much hatred for the human insult machine that was my stepdad, for the diets. But after careful inspection, my doctor revealed a completely unexpected truth. My mom was actually allergic to chemicals that were in her fragrance and her makeup. In a way, her desire to look like a doll was killing her. We had a heart-to-heart talk while driving back home and even made some tough decisions. To my satisfaction, the stepdad was out. The keto diet was in. She managed to find enough information about dieting for older adults and understood that the steaks and burgers that her buddy was making her cook were screwing her results and didn't help her metabolism at all. After he moved out, she kept going with her 30-day keto diet. And I must say, I was wrong. Without the stress eating and unhealthy habits that he was keeping her in, she managed to lose weight and started glowing. Finally, she is happy and, despite my infinite worries, dating again. If you like this story, push that like button and subscribe. Do it. I'm watching you.